Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com, and in this video here I'm going to be talking about a good base location that I have found in the zone Gut. So we are on the western side of Gut, as you can see here, and the reason I picked this location is because it has some iron and copper within the walls here. In Gut, you see these big trees? These are actually the iron nodes in Gut, and also one thing that's kind of annoying about these iron nodes is when you tell characters to mine them, they won't always mine them. Sometimes they'll just like stand nearby and kind of stare at the node and not mine it. I don't really know why this happens, but it does happen, sadly, more often than I would like it to. So that's one thing that you should keep in mind. Those are the two iron nodes that I have in the base right here. One there, one there. And then there's two copper nodes. One copper node is here, and then I have another copper node over here. And that's essentially my base. As you can see, it's a pretty big base, but that's kind of needed because the ground is a little bit rocky throughout Gut. One last time, I'll show you the location on the map. There's one location that's good by the water too, but I feel as if there's just not enough land there for how big you need to make the base. Also, it's a lot more hilly than this area is. You can see that I wasn't able to get a perfect connection of a wall over here. However, this like half wall does prevent enemies from getting in, so it serves its purpose either way. So let me show you the environment. As you can see, it is 100% green, 50% arid, so it is a very good environment for growing. We have very good water, we have very good fertility, solid stone, solid iron, and solid copper. I know it says 0 iron, but that's because I'm not standing by either of the trees. And it says 20 copper because the copper here is a little bit inefficient. You can see it's, what is the copper? 55 copper quality, so it's not the best. We can only get 55 max efficiency on it. However, all we really need copper for is electrical components, so it's more than enough for the purposes that we need. So as far as dangers in Gut, and wind is the other resource. You can see the wind is very crappy in Gut. You're gonna need an actual generator if you plan to, well, you're gonna need an actual generator because you need power. There's no if you plan to use power, it's either you have power or you suck, because you won't be able to do anything at your base without power. As far as raids go, you will get bothered by slave raiders here. However, they will very rarely reach your base. And you will get bothered by Reaver raids here, but they, again, will very rarely ever reach your base. The Reaver raids will reach your base more often than the Slaver raids. However, the Reaver raids will generally get like half eaten on the way here. And they just aren't very strong once they arrive to begin with, because there's too many beak things around. One thing that I did make for this file that's a little bit different, once I got to this base, you can see, look over here how many beak things there are. I love this. Look at it. It's like they're just everywhere. So this is because I turned up the amount of spawns, the nests on this file to max. It's usually set at 1, and I set it at 4, so there's like 3 times the amount of nests in this game as there would normally be. And I did this just because I wanted to see how entertaining it would be, and it's not very entertaining. I get destroyed if I leave the base. But there's also elder beak things that spawn out here. I think the elder beak things spawn when there's a nest. Specifically, they spawn in the nest, and there's a whole bunch of elder beak things right here. Like almost all of these beak things are elder beak things, and they're basically just like spawn camping the nests. They're too hard for me to kill right now, so I really don't even bother going over there. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. There's a way that you can run over there and basically fight them and then teleport everybody back to the base if you wanted to, which I guess I can kind of show you now if I wanted to. Let me save real fast. My save file is named Humanity's Flourishing because I plan to do everything possible to make humanity flourish in this this playthrough. As you can see, I am purposely just I think somebody lost a leg. I seen a human leg fly off. Yeah, Silver Shade lost a leg. Unfortunate. I sent my characters in here specifically to get their asses kicked. Oh, Streak lost the leg too. So if you're wondering like why I have no tactical, why I'm not doing anything tactical, it's because this was purposeful. I'm just specifically leveling up my toughness. And I think it's funny that everybody's losing legs. It's because the beak things are really messing shit up. So now that everybody's basically getting torn to shreds, we'll fast forward a bit. Okay, that's enough ass beating for everybody. What we're going to do is we're going to save over another file like this. We'll save over the video save file, since this is a video. And then what we're going to do is we're going to load and we're going to reset squad positions. And this is going to basically teleport everybody from out there right into the middle of the base where I'm looking. And I do this occasionally. It's kind of cheap, but I do it to raise toughness on my entire squad. I just really send them all out there, let them get their ass beat beyond belief, and then just teleport them back into the safety of the base. It's just one little quirk that I do with being in gut. As you can see, all the beak things are like, alright, we'll leave this area. And there's like a human leg, a hive leg. I lost a lot of legs, so after this video I'll need to go buy some skeletal limbs. Because, yeah. But really, that's all there is to it. I'm pretty fond of this base location. It's got very, very good resources. It's also good for leveling up your stats. There's like a constant, endless stream. Where are these characters going? Oh, move order. There's a constant, endless stream of beak things here for us leveling toughness, for us leveling combat skills, and for us basically doing all of the stuff that we would be doing. Which, I like to leave my characters... Why... They keep running over there for some odd reason. I like to leave my characters on and let them just kind of do, you know, whatever they want to do. Except for this, where they keep wanting to run over there because of some, like, weird move order that I have no idea what they're doing. Except aggroing more beak things. This is what you'll encounter at this location if you decide to leave your base. Just beak things galore. But I kind of like this. Like I said, it's good for leveling up toughness. It's good for leveling up first aid. And this is also the main reason that I picked this location. If I wanted a safer location that I could just, you know, grow crops and grow minerals and stuff like that, I would have picked someplace else. I specifically chose this location because I wanted the constant combat. Because this was a great way to basically AFK and raise my character's skills. Because I can just kind of leave the game on turbo speed right here, as you see. And beak things will constantly attack my base. Characters will fight the beak things, level up my skills. Also, one thing that I do is a few of my characters, I have the foraging animals skill set. If you hold down shift and right click on top of a monster corpse, it will your character will set up an automatic job where they constantly forage animals that die. They'll take the meat off of them and they'll take the animal hides. And so long that you have containers in your base, they will just basically bring the animal hides and bring the meat inside your base and throw it into the containers so you're good to go. Like, I got a bunch of meat containers all over here. And you can see that my characters have basically stocked it up. And then they take it out and they use it to cook. So that is the benefits of this base. And I would recommend, if you do make a base in gut, to have storage skins and storage meat to hold all of your loot. Because you should have your characters automatically collect it as much as possible when you're out here. And that it also helps out too, because when they automatically collect the meat and the skin off the corpses, it will kill the beak things, so you don't have to deal with, you know, beak things constantly getting up and fighting you. And one thing that's worth mentioning too is make sure you pick your characters up, like Griffin, who's out here right now. You don't want to leave him just lying there because the beak things will eat him if they come around. It's easy to leave characters if you just leave it on turbo speed and you AFK for a long period of time, because characters will get knocked unconscious outside the base and then they'll get eaten and nobody will run to their aid while they're being eaten, so keep that in mind. But anyway, that's really all there is to it. This is so far one of my favorite base locations in the game, probably, because I like the amount of combat that I get while being at this location. But anyway, that's really all there is that I can think of mentioning. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. Hopefully you guys enjoy this location. If you know a better location in Gut, I'd actually like to hear it. I explored the zone quite a bit, and this is the best one that I was able to find. But there might be something better. I'm not entirely sure. If you guys know a better one, though, let me know in the comments section below. I'd love to hear it. If I got anything wrong or left anything out, let me know in the comment section below again, and if this video helped you out, be sure to leave me a like because that helps me out. Aside from that, I'll catch you guys around in the next Kenshi video. Peace.